So hello everybody on YouTube, it's Wingnut, and as you can see, I am at Motorcycles of Duluth here in Northern Virginia, and they're having a demo day for the Zero motorcycles. If you guys don't know what Zero is an electric motorcycle. It's made in California. They're 100% electric, and they got a couple of models out here today. They have the FX, the FXS, the DSR, the DS, and the SRF, and we're going to be giving them a shot today. Go out and enjoy them. Yeah, fully electric motorcycles, ABS, traction control. Quite impressive setup. They also have regenerative braking, which of course is off of the engine. So, or not the engine, but the electric motors. So I'm looking forward to this. This is quite interesting round of bikes. So yeah, rode from Norfolk up here to Duluth on the Rocket. Now we're just gonna give this a shot. No, this will be a first for me. I've never been on an electric bike, so.
Yeah. How do you think you feel about them going in? So you can get the
honestly, I'm a little bit intimidated by them. You know, granted they don't run what the Triumph runs, but just because they're a different animal, I was just not having the engine feedback.
Yeah, I felt that way a little bit when I first got to try one when I started working here. They're kind of odd, but I like them. Some I'm concerned that they don't make any sound. It's not as fun, but that's too much of a problem.
I don't think the sound's going to be a big thing. It's just I'm so used to listening to what the engine does and then shifting, but I don't think I even have to shift on this, do I?
Sure don't.
So it's just straight grip and go. I got a passing light switch, everything on it, and this is pretty nice. Just yeah.
Yeah, they've come a long way, really. These SRFs, I think the first SR came out in 2009, so they've had a decade of improving these things now.
Yeah, I remember the ranges on these is anywhere between 80 and 220, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on which of the various modes you go for on it.
Okay.
We actually, sadly, I can't let you demo these, but one of the alphabet agencies supposedly ordered some kind of police zeros, like DSRs, from us. So we have a bunch of them in the service bay right now with all the lights and sirens on them.
Oh my God! So police electric bikes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I thought it was crazy at first, but after I thought about it a little bit, I mean, it seems right up their MO, kind of quiet, kind of low key, and then can go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it was for years they've been moving away. Everybody's been moving away from the Harleys and into the BMWs so they can keep up with everybody, and now, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, and plus it's something that they can plug into the public grid, charge them up. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's definitely kind of cool. So I'm.
Yeah, and that was also a really good demonstration to me, the low end, just instant torque that these things get.
So that's another thing, the instant torque.
The shop foreman get them off of the wooden pallets that they come on.
Mm-hmm.
And those ones had pretty knobby tires on them, so I was pushing from the back, and the second that tire gripped the wood, the thing just flung little
splinters
of wood up into my arm, so I was behind it.
It's cool.
It's wow. I'd always heard the way these.
Yeah, it's supposed to be instant torque. I mean, how sensitive are they?
Wood chipper immediately.
So how sensitive is the throttle on these things?
On the low end, it's pretty mellow, but once you get up to some speed, it gets considerably.
Okay, so the amount of torque it produces is restricted to a certain speed.
Yes and no. It has the torque, but it won't. If you just open the throttle just a little bit from a start, it's not gonna immediately.
We're not gonna do dank wheelies off the kick. Got it.
Yeah.
Looks like we're gonna be going out on the Zero DS. Sweet.
No, most of them came from showroom.
Really? This is fairly tall, man. All right. Off motorcycle. on motorcycle. That is psychotic. Jesus. Man, this is nuts. There's no clutch. There's no clutch. Yep. First thing I did.
Everybody does at least once.
I'll probably do it all day. Wow, man, this is pimp. Feels kind of. This is comfortable height. I think the bars are a little bit far down, but. Wow. Oh, that is so crazy. That's it. There's no noise. The bike's on. It's happening. And so direct drive. That means any bit of power this thing makes goes directly to the rear wheel. This has got the 14.4 power pack. I got 87% charge. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This is nuts. What? Wow. That's just. This is so cool. Man, this is so cool. And it's so. Where the pegs at? Oh my God. This is so crazy. Oh, this is so sick. This is fucking awesome. Yeah, man, I'm geeking out here. Wow. This is freaking awesome. This is fucking awesome. Oh, this is nuts. This is so nuts. It's the adult electric scooter.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. It's a lot more than what you're going to get with any kind of scooter.
Oh, I know, but you know what I mean? It's just there's 4 running motorcycles right now, and it's whisper quiet.
But look at the bright side. You can hear one another, and you're not being roasted by the engine.
That's a good case, because the rocket will cook you.
My bike, I got a Tiger 800, shoots flame.
Oh my God. This is as quiet as riding a bicycle. This is just so. So this is the 0DS. Wow. This is so awesome. Wow. Ooh. And it's so light. Like, this is stupid light. This is stupid light. Wow, it's so light too. It's just so light. You're not.
Compared to what you're used to,
What is this thing, like 293 or something like that?
about 430.
Really? Feels like I could put it in my pocket. 430. Jesus. Oh my God. Oh, you're just hearing the wheels. A little bit of engine noise, or motor noise. This is so crazy. It's so nuts. And it does engine braking. You let off the throttle, you'll slow down. Pardon my burp. That's cool. No. This is almost serene. Like, oh my goodness. Can you imagine, like, riding this down some country road? This is psychotic. That's nuts. It is just absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I mean, I hope you guys can hear this. I hope this is picking up for the video. It really does sound like the sci-fi movies when an electric engine moves forward. Ah. And it's so light, like the brakes, it feels so light. The brakes definitely can overpower what's going on. This is crazy. Ooh, sport mode. I'm liking this sport mode. No gears, no nothing, man. This is so weird. Pew pew. This is worth the 3 hours worth of traffic. Oh, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Like the guy in the truck over there is trying to figure out whether or not he's had too many. He's listening for the bikes. Every now and then he just kind of glances over. He's like waiting for us to rev him up. They ain't happening. Eat your potato chips. That still misses him. Ooh, it's windy. Big guy on a little bike. Oh my goodness. Wow. Man, maybe I should have remembered a lot of the specs that are involved in this bike. Oh my goodness. I cannot for the life of me remember what the specs are on this bike. Oh God. I should have done more research. Alright guys, well I guess the best thing I can tell you is God, that's touchy. Is that I'm gonna have a link in the description below with the full specs on this motorcycle. I did not really learn that much about this brand of bikes before I came up here. It was kind of a spur of the moment trip. I knew a lot about Zeros, but I don't know the exact specs on this year's models. So yeah. I wonder what the weight limit is on this. So you got your output power, and then you got your regen, temperature of the battery, RPM, 39 miles on the odometer, power and torque, mode button, run, not run, which was the safety. It's got another safety on the kickstand. Of course, the horn, high beams, no high beams, pew pew button, and it's got hazard lights, which is kind of cool. So yeah. That's a lot of wind, but I mean, even with all this wind, you see it's moving the trees everywhere. This thing's doing pretty good. It's not like getting blown all over the place. I keep looking for a clutch and I keep wanting to shift. Oh, yeah, wait for everybody to catch up. Yeah, keep one though. Just can't do it. It's not there. It's nice and light. It feels good. I'm digging this. The only drawback I see to it would be recharge time and, you know, how far I can go on a tank, or a charge. So like, you know, 120 to, you know, is a 70 to 220 is what the salesman talked to me about with these things, which is pretty awesome. But how long does it take to make a charge? The convenience of fuel motorcycles is that you can, you know, fill it up in just a few minutes and be back on the road. But, you know, I think it was like, I just don't want to talk outside of my face about the recharge time on these with the quick charger, but I'm fairly certain it wasn't a lot. I think it was like 45 minutes to an hour or something like that. I would have to look it up, guys. So if you were like commuting to work, you know, if you were commuting to work, it would, you know, and your commute's fairly short, like, you know, mine, at 16 miles and some change one way, 16 miles back, you know, you can get 2 or 3 days out of it before you'd have to recharge it. So, and then you recharge it at night before you go home, or at night before you go home when you get home. And I think, yeah, I think if you're in a metropolitan area, this would be very, very convenient. I think it would be. I think this is not a bad investment. If you're going to live in the city and you want an electric motorcycle, this would be a good bike. Now, this is just a DS. This is not one of their more fancier ones like the SRF right there in front of me, or the FX or the SS. So I mean, it doesn't have the same motor on it. You know, it has a different type of motor. It has a different setup for programming. So each bike's gonna be different. I'm really digging on this. We left with 87% charge, and we got 79% right now, and we're almost back to where we started from. So that's pretty cool. But just the sound. The sound. That's it. The wind noise is louder than the bike noise. It's like someone muted the bike. I find it phenomenal. Like there's no revving and like, oh, engine noise. Oh, no, it's just this nice quiet little shit's happening. is just nuts. That is just absolutely batshit. That is just batshit, man. Wow. So that's the DS. Wow, that's awesome. Oh my goodness. You got the DS, and you have the DSR, the FX, the FXS, and the SRF. Outstanding.